Hi, and welcome to our podcast, Books Don't Review Themselves. I'm Kim.
I'm Jessica.
And today we're doing something a little different. Instead of a book review, we are going to be doing a movie review. And it's going to be for It Chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right. First thoughts?
I liked it. I did. My issue
I
is
can feel a butt.
my husband was adamant about seeing it because we went on Tuesday,
Mhm.
which you said is Peasant Tuesday here because we have $5 movies Tuesdays.
Mhm.
So we went to the 6:30
Okay.
on a Tuesday.
Was it full?
It was pretty packed.
Okay.
I wasn't feeling the greatest. And I didn't realize it was 3 fucking hours. So here I'm like looking at my watch. I'm like, okay, it's 8 o'clock. Like, what's going on? I'm like, there's clearly a lot left. And then it was funny because I told him, I'm like, we should have went to like Appleton to see this, so we could have been like in the loungers.
Mhm.
But yeah, I liked the movie. I think I would have liked to watch it in the comfort of my own home.
Yes.
But that's just personal preference. But yes, I enjoyed the movie.
We went on Thursday night, the first night it opened here. Because
Was it packed?
there was 8 people.
What?
It was awesome. That's how I like to see my movies.
On
Because-
opening night.
Yeah, well, you figure school's back in. It was a Thursday. The parents are like, it's a 3-hour movie. So, if you go to the 6:30 one,
I guess that's true.
Yeah, and parents are like, I got to work
8:30.
tomorrow. You got to go to school. You can wait until Friday to watch this. So that's what I was hoping for. And I was correct. And it was beautiful. We were in the back row. I love to sit in the back row. It's my favorites. No one in front of us at all, or really like to the side front of us. It was great. And my biggest thing, we didn't have teenagers screaming randomly just, for people to notice them. So that was lovely. I'm not going to say that was the best thing about the movie for me, but yeah.
Did you not like it?
I did. I enjoyed it.
Were you disappointed?
It wasn't even that I was disappointed because I know how the story goes. I read the book. I watched, the movie, the previous one, blah, blah, blah. I was disappointed because to me, it was just too much CGI. In this day and age, we can do wonderful things with CGI, but it's not even so much that it felt fake to me because, with horror monsters, they're fake and stuff. It was sometimes the spots when I felt like the characters should have been scared out of their minds. It felt like almost not like they were laughing, but
Right.
it just didn't have that fear factor to me. Like I didn't feel it from the characters when they had whatever CGI thing was coming at them. There's a couple spots that I thought did, but I personally felt it was overused. But the actors are all good.
Mhm.
The story was good. So I wasn't disappointed in that. I loved how they kept ripping on the ending, from the movie with Bill's character having wrote it, and then they're doing the movie on sets and stuff.
Mhm.
And then later on when Stephen King does his appearance, in the antique store,
Yeah.
how he's ripping on the ending too. So that was fun because that's a thing that fans have been bitching about for years and years.
Really?
They have.
See, and I didn't know that. I thought it was funny, and I really liked having Stephen King in there. I
Mhm.
thought that was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know that there was like.
Yes, because of the previous one, like the spider thing that attacks and stuff. Which this was made the 90s, was it? I don't even
I would have
remember.
to look.
That's what they had for that time. So I was fine with that. I've never been a fan who's been like the ending sucked. It was the ending is what they could do at the time, and it was fine. That's how that ended. But for me, for this one, it was all the CGI. I just since it is such a classic, I just felt like it needed to be done in a more classic way
Mhm.
than computerized.
Mhm.
But even saying that, I'm not going to say don't go and watch it in the theater. Definitely go see it in the theater, in my mind, because you're going to have the experience from the rest of the audience, as long as they're not screaming, like bad screams. But also, for me personally, I feel like when people go to horror movies, in the theater on opening weekend and stuff, it's showing the higher ups that, yes, people do want to see horror movies. And if we're seeing more of that, then hopefully more better horror movies get produced and go out to the theaters. So that's my whole thought for that. If you're super poor and can't even handle Peasant Tuesday, then wait for DVD.
Yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
We really hyped it up.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really excited to see it. I'd be interested to see it again when I'm not feeling like tired and sick and whatever. Mm-hmm. But I kind of get where you're coming from. Like, when I watched the first It, because I have no experience with it, like, I haven't read the book or anything, I really liked it. This one I like, but I kind of feel the same way. Like, it's just something didn't seem to click.
And Pennywise just didn't seem as scary to me in this one. He felt more farcical. And I don't know. And I mean, I read the book when I was back in high school, so that was years ago. I saw was it movie, TV series? This is how bad my memory is. But I mean, I remember watching that too. And the story itself, I mean, is great. You know, with the kids, and not even just as their kids, but adults too. And the part that had me going, though, was when Beverly, towards the beginning, when she got a call from Mike, telling her that she needed to come back, and then her husband wakes up, and that whole scene. Yeah. To me, that was like the scariest part of the whole movie. And I'm just like flinching and like, oh my dear God, you know? Yeah. The other scary part, once again, was with Beverly, but they kind of showed it all in the previews and stuff, was when she goes back to her house and the old lady's there. You know, to me, that was creepy too.
Yeah, old ladies. That kind of made me laugh, though, a little bit.
In ways, it was comical.
No, like, it creeped me the fuck out. Okay. Like, that scary old lady, like, I laughed when she's like, like, I'm like, what the hell? Like,
to me, it just had a lot of comedy in this one. Yeah. And another scene that I thought was good was when Eddie is down in the basement of the pharmacy with his mom.
Yes.
But once again, like, Pennywise wasn't down there. You know, the scenes that had Pennywise in it, they didn't do as much for me this chapter 2 as they did for chapter 1.
The funny thing is, though, when I look at Bill Skarsgård, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to look at him and not see Pennywise. Yeah. You know? Like,
that's the same with Jack Nicholson for me with the Joker. He will always have that Joker face to me. That's all, whenever I see him. Even when he's, right now, as an old man with his face drooping and everything, he still looks like the Joker to me. That's how it's always going to be. I mean, he looks nice, Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah, he's not a bad-looking guy. I mean, but that's just all
you're going to see.
Yeah.
And his eyes, you know, like, Pennywise's eyes, how they go crooked, like, just looking at this picture of him, I'm sure his eyes aren't like that. Oh, it's not going to show me. That's how I always see him, with the weird ass eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, even there, I mean, his eye, I don't know if he has like a partial lazy eye or something, but it kind of goes a little wonky.
Yeah.
Which was fine, because I used to have a lazy eye, so that's why I noticed it on people, because I had it for years, so.
How did you feel about Bill Hader?
I thought he was awesome. His character was so good. It was so good.
I was really excited to see him in this, because he's not in a lot of stuff like this. Mm-hmm. So I heard a lot of people really like him in this, and I did too. I thought he did a really good job.
Mm-hmm. And I liked Eddie too. I guess James Ransone is his actual name. I don't know what else he's been in, but I thought his character, he did a really good job. It, like, him and the kid, I could see, you know, perfectly.
Yeah.
Really good acting there. Like I said, I thought all the actors were good. It's just Pennywise's, and the whole thing at the end. I mean, I don't want to give spoilers away, and I don't think this will, but when the group surrounds Pennywise at the end, you know, and they start saying stuff to him, and then just the thing that Pennywise becomes when he shrinks down, I'm just like, to me, I don't know. I just felt, I thought it was stupid.
I do have to say, though, if Mike lured me into that predicament, and he fucking lied,
no,
I would be fucking irate.
I mean, like, Pennywise, why don't you get rid of this motherfucker first, and then we'll come back and get rid of you.
Yeah, like, I'm joining your team.
Exactly.
Oh my God, I would be so fucking mad.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, he felt like he had to do that, you know, and
to get him there.
Yeah. And especially since they didn't know, you know, anything, and I don't know. And, like, going back to cheesiness, like, the the Chinese restaurant that they were at the beginning. Like, I'm just like, I mean, it was fun, but at the same time, to me, it should not be fun. It should be like traumatizing and just like
we have
dear
to come
God.
back. Yeah.
Exactly. And just seeing what happened on the table, I'm just like, what? What is this, like a bad B movie that I watch on a Friday night? You know, I'm like, what is this? So that was my disappointment. But like I said, still go watch it.
Which character was the one
that was Stan? Andy Bean.
He pissed me off when that first happened.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, you motherfucker.
I'm like, you fucking coward.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, like, I probably would be very cowardice too, but it pissed me off that all these other people are going.
Uh-huh.
But then at the end, I'm like, oh, it makes sense. So
and the end felt totally like Stand By Me to me. The way they ended it with them talking and stuff, I'm like, this is Stand By Me, which is fine because I really enjoyed Stand By Me. Have you ever seen Stand By Me? God damn it, Jessica, what is wrong with you? Oh my God. So that's another movie you need to add to your list. Stand By Me.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that movie is a great movie. It's a great movie. It gives me
Who's
the
in
feels.
that?
Phoenix, River Phoenix. I can see all the little kids' faces, and they're not little kids anymore. They're grown men.
Which one's the one with Macaulay Culkin and the little girl?
That is not that movie.
Okay.
That's like a sweet movie.
I don't know. Stand By Me not? What is that?
Stand By Me?
Yeah.
It's a group of, is it 4 boys? And it's over the summer. And they go on an adventure to see a dead body.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. So totally not what I was thinking.
Nope. Not even close. What is that movie with Macaulay Culkin? I can see like the cover of it perfectly. I'm going to put Sweet Movie. See what happens.
Oh, I knew I seen this kid somewhere.
Which one?
The little kid. His Luke Rossler. He played Dean, the like little boy on the skateboard.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm like, he is so freaking cute. And I'm like, where have I seen him from?
Him?
He is the son on Dead to Me.
Ah, which you just binged and loved.
Yes.
The one with Macaulay Culkin that I think you're thinking of is My Girl.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not even close to Stand By Me. And looking him up right now, here's another story for y'all if you want to hear it. The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin. This was back in college, so that tells you how old I am. We were watching it in the dorms. I don't know, must have probably been a Friday or Saturday night. And, you know, back then in the 90s, like, everyone had the same channels in the dorms.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, like, maybe 15 minutes left of The Good Son, and the movie cut off. It was, like, the university channel was playing it, whatever, movie channel. And I kid you not, like, the entire dorm, you could hear, like, everyone going, what the fuck? So whenever I see The Good Son, it always gives me that good memory. So that's a little tidbits of my college days. Yes. So yeah, I mean, how many stars would you give it? And don't let my bias, you know, bring you down.
I feel like I would give it 3 or 4 stars.
Yeah. I'm a solid 3. I'm just like I said, the story was good, the actors are good. I just too much cheese. When I get cheese like that, I want it from a stupid B movie, not from
Stephen King.
Exactly.
Which, speaking of, I thought it was so cool that he was in there, but there was previews for Dr. Sleep. So I have not seen The Shining though. So.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Guys, I think our podcast is breaking up.
How?
So I need to watch that before, and I would like to read. I did buy the book. I just haven't read it yet. Because I know you really liked Dr. Sleep, right?
I did. I enjoyed the book.
Which Stephen King books did you not really like? I remember there was like 2.
Gerald's Game.
Okay.
I had read all of Stephen King's books like up to that point. I got to Gerald's Game, and I kid you not, for 10 years I did not read Stephen King. I'm like, what the F is this crap? But what's kind of weird and funny is Gerald's Game came out as a movie on Netflix or something like a year ago, 6 months ago, something. And like, it's supposed to be really good. Like, people say it's awesome. I want to watch it because it's supposed to be really good. But because I read the book and did not enjoy it, like I refuse to watch the movie. I just should though. And the other one, I don't remember what the other one was. There was one with
Christine.
Oh, I liked Christine with the killer car. Cujo was good too. There's one like Tom something, and like it had baseball in it. Not that Stephen King doesn't like baseball and have baseball in his movies, but I think it was a short story too. I don't know, but that one I don't remember wowing me too much. And I haven't read all of Stephen King because, like I said, after Gerald's Game, I stopped reading him for like 10 years, and then like I didn't pick up right where the next book would have started. Right. I just randomly started reading some of his books, so there's still a lot of his that I haven't read. And actually, I shouldn't say that I even read them in order from most of it. I mean, Carrie, Cujo, The Shining. Those are all they're classics too, but enjoyed them. What about you? What's your favorite? Or have you not seen any of them? Oh my god.
I think it might be the only one I've seen. I feel like I've seen Carrie, but I saw it a long time ago. And I remember I didn't think I was a fan.
Okay.
I think I thought it was like fucking weird. Like, why are they dumping all this blood on this chick? Like, that's all I really remember. Okay. So, yeah, I remember the movie. I just was like, this is fucking weird. But I was trying to be cool because I think my friend really liked.
So you're like, that was awesome.
Yeah, this is so cool.
A story for Carrie. I don't know if I've already told this one. I might have. Have I? I don't know. Okay, we'll find out. So I was young. Once back long ago. And I must have been like in 6th grade because my sister is 5 years older than me. So she would have been like in 11th grade. So I was in 6th or 7th. And she had a book report due. And she wanted to go out that weekend, like with friends, and go party in the woods and drink or something. I don't know what she wanted to do. But she needed to have a book report written by Monday. So she said she would give me $5 and I could sleep in her bedroom like the next 2 weekends if I read this book and told her what it was about. So I'm like, sure, I'll read it. It was Carrie, and my sister's name is Carrie. So as a teenager, how could you not want to read a book that has your name in the title? So that was my first Stephen King book that I ever read. So like I said, I was like in 6th grade. So what, you're like 11 years old when you're in 6th grade? Yeah. Good times.
How did the book report turn out?
I'm good. She got an A on it. So that was good. But so that will always have a place dear in my heart as well. And then they made like, I think 2 like remakes of Carrie.
Yeah. And I think I saw the original. I think, like I said, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I just remember I'm like,
what's with this pig's blood all over her?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The thing that stuck with me, and I mean, maybe it was because I was reading the book, was from the book, what stuck with me was her mom, how fucking religious, fanatic, psycho she was. And then what stuck with me with the movie, probably because I was like 11, or I must have been older when I watched the movie, like 12 or 13, the tampon scene where they're throwing tampons her in her, because Carrie gets her period in the shower, and this is the first time she got it, and she had no idea what was happening. So they're throwing tampons at her in there, and they're like screaming, plug it up at her. And like, so I was 13, maybe 14 when the movie came out. So that's like, it's time to get your period. Time, yeah. Exactly. So I'm like, what the hell? Oh my God.
Like, this is what's going to happen to me?
No. Like, I'm going to get in the shower and all these girls are going to peg me with tampons.
Peg me with tampons.
So yeah, that was a short movie review, I feel, but I don't know.
There's not, you don't want to get it.
You don't want to give stuff away.
Because, I mean, it's still out in theaters.
Exactly.
We just thought we would review it since
we both saw it, and it's out in theaters right now.
Yeah, so I guess we both would probably, I'd give it about 3.5, 4-ish, probably closer to 3.5.
And like I said, I'd do 3 stars. What else?
And then we wanted to segue.
Was that a great segue, Mike? What else?
So, with October coming up, we sat and we discussed, like, what are, we like thrillers, we like horror, so we're like, how do we want to do something fun? So we decided that we're going to do, like, a 31 days of Halloween, but then within that, we're also doing what we're going to call our 13 days of horror, or 13 days of terror, sorry. The 13 Days of Terror is going to fall, I believe it starts on October 19th. Mm-hmm. goes for 13 days. So what we decided to do is for the 31 days, each week we're going to have kind of a theme where we're going to post all kinds of different things. I mean, it could be maybe an essential oil blend or something, or a book review, or a quiz, just anything kind of fun. So the week of October 1st through 5th, we're going to be posting about werewolves. October 6th through 12th is going to be our Witches Week. And then the week of October 13th through the 19th is our Vampire Week. The 19th starts our 13 Days of Terror, and we decided to stick to like a theme for that 13 Days of Terror. So this year, we are doing serial killers.
Because who doesn't love serial killers?
Right. Who doesn't love serial killers?
Maybe the people who get killed by the serial killers,
right.
But otherwise, yeah.
So basically, Kim and I each chose 3 books and 3 movies. Like, she chose 3 books, 3 movies. I chose 3 separate books, 3 separate movies. And we're going to do, like, little reviews on them. I'm not sure if we're going to do, like, any, like, short little clips or anything on Instagram. We'll see. And we're not going to release which ones we're doing yet. Just in case we change our mind on, like, which books or whatever.
No, you're supposed to say to keep them in suspense, so they tune back in.
And to keep you in suspense. And then we have a grand finale planned for the last day. You'll get to meet the 3rd member. His name's Scott. He pretty much solely reads thriller.
And horror.
And suspense. So we are going to be Skyping him in somehow. And that is going to be our grand finale. I'm
excited about that because, I mean, you've never even talked to him, like, in real life.
Yeah, I have literally never met him. It's a friend of Kim and her husband, but I've talked to him through email and through, like, our social media and whatever, and we seem to have, like, very similar tastes in books and stuff, so I'm excited to see.
And I think he'll add a fun element to it.
Yes.
And he likes to swear, so you and him can just go off dropping the F-bombs and it'll be a
this is definitely not like a family friendly and if this show was family friendly, that episode will definitely not be, but I would not consider our show like family friendly.
No, it's
so yeah, that's kind of our theme. So like I said, the 1st through 5th is werewolves, 6th through 12th is witches, 13th through 19th is vampires, so keep a lookout for all our fun little things, and then join us and tune in for our 13 Days of Terror with all sorts of serial killery goodness.
Maybe do like a giveaway or something.
Yeah, we're still kind of looking into that, and if we want to do a giveaway, just because we have not really done one before, so we're gonna have to kind of see how we want to do that, but. Yeah, we'll definitely make October fun.
Yes.
So make sure you tune in, you subscribe.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.